What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kevin. I'm here to give you a quick market update because things are about to get crazy. So let's do it. All right. So fear and greed is at a 30 right now. Last video we were below 20, or I think low 20. So the market is recovering a little bit. People are coming back into buying spirits. Not really though. Fear and greed at a 30 is still pretty bullish. I mean, it's still pretty garbage, but way better than what we were at just a couple weeks ago, right? So as you can see, the market is getting better. We're recovering a little bit from the lows that we had previously, the tremendously disgusting lows we had previously because of the tariffs and all that, obviously. But I mean, we're back, baby. And this is a chart that I want to bring up, right? So we got Ethereum compared to the BTC. Now, look, one thing to really look at this chart is you got to look at the RSI around here, okay? Now, if you guys don't see what I see, I'm going to explain it right now. So here, every time we had RSI come to oversold territory, we had a big push. Push, 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 push. It's simple RSI stuff, right? Last time Ethereum had very bad lows compared to BTC, we had a 370% gain, right? Now, funny thing is that we're actually reaching these lows right now. So two things are happening. We're reaching the lows that we once visited around here in 2019 in terms of Ethereum compared to the BTC. And we're probably going to have either we're probably going to dip a little bit more or we're going to bounce off. I'm hoping for a bounce off. If we go a little bit lower, that's fine. More time to accumulate. Now, like I said, last time Ethereum and BTC reached these lows, we had a huge jump. But that was also around last time Ethereum hit these lows, we were in oversold territory. Look at this. Ethereum has reached these lows and we are in oversold territory between Ethereum and compared to the Bitcoin. So, 370% gain at these prices. I'm not saying we're going to do a 370% gain, but we are due for an Ethereum pump. And clearly, we're heading for a pretty, at least a decent retracement in Bitcoin, right? Because very visible that Bitcoin is doing a negative divergence on the weekly and on the 3-day. On the weekly, I'll show it to you right here. So we have upwards price action here. We have upwards price action here in Bitcoin. But as you can see, we're having a very clear negative divergence on the weekly. So obviously RSI is going down, but the price action is going up. That's a negative diversion. That means sellers are coming in and buyers are being pushed out. We can already see a little bit of a big red candle here. So what I'm guessing might happen is we have the A movement, the B movement, and then the C movement, and then right. I don't think we're probably gonna go down to I don't think we're gonna go down this low, but we're probably gonna go down to the mid 60s, maybe even touch a little bit below 60. We'll see, and probably stay there till the next bull run. But that gives obviously Ethereum a chance to run up, right? So with Ethereum running up, that means all the other coins on the market get to also move that are affiliated with Ethereum. On this channel, we obviously follow Arc Block, Dragon Chain, which are on the Ethereum, which are layer ones that directly correlate with Ethereum. And we all know what happens when Ethereum starts moving ballistic. Most of the market and the altcoins start moving ballistic. Now, one thing I want to view right here, I'll leave this. One thing I want to view right now is every time that this ends up happening is when the dollar hits stupid amounts. Like we're talking when the dollar hits stupid amounts. Like look at this, guys. I want you to, oh my gosh. So here in the dollar, so here I'm showing you guys the dollar, the US dollar. So right now the US dollar is clearly doing pretty horrible right now. We're at a pretty stupid downtrend, a bunch of red candles, and we're chilling right here, right? Every time the dollar, and we're at oversold territory, and obviously clearly we're at oversold territory. Now every time we hit oversold territory on Ethereum, on the dollar, Ethereum and other coins and just crypto market as a total wants to start moving ballistic and moving upwards, right? So let me show you an example. So we were at, let's just say around August of 2020, that's obviously when the bull run started happening, we had oversold territory. This is what I want to show you guys is very important. I showed you here that the dollar is hitting oversold territory. And over here, Monday the 17th, around August of 2020, the dollar was at oversold territory. Now, if we go to the total crypto market cap on the dollar around on the crypto total market cap around the same time in August 2020, we had an almost a 1,000% gain in the crypto total market cap. All right. So that's something to really keep in mind. Because of this, I think this is very good bias and a very good understanding to have when, okay, crypto is about to make a move up. Now, obviously, retail is not talking about this. Nobody's really talking about this. So these are still, you're not super late. Like, you're late, but you're not super late to be making some gains, right? Maybe if you haven't bought any crypto, you're probably late to make life-changing gains, but you're not late to make at least, some good gains, right? Because like I said, this is very important to realize. Dollar hitting oversold territory right now as of Monday, the 14th of April, which was like just 2 days ago, to Monday of August 2020, a Monday in August of 2020, we start moving up and do 1,000% in crypto total market cap. Now, I want to bring up the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, because this is also very important to look at. Monday in August, this is what did the move. So a lot of you might think, okay, Kevin, you're showing me the total crypto market cap including Bitcoin. Now I'm showing you excluding Bitcoin. And most of that run up I just showed you guys previously was actually without Bitcoin, which is 1,200% almost, right? So that's why I think I have a very good opinion, I would say, or a very good, like, this is not financial advice, obviously, but I have a very good feeling that Ethereum is going to be the one running up, because I just showed you that there is a negative divergence on a weekly on Bitcoin and a macro retracement on Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is going to go down. It's going to go, like I said, either that ABC movement, so a little bit up, down, a little bit up, down, and then it's going to start dipping probably pretty badly. And then that leaves space for the altcoins to start moving correctly, right? So I just wanted to make this quick video to show you guys, hey, like, this is the time. If you're in any altcoins that correlate with Ethereum, like ArcBlock, Dragon Chain, Solana, all these layer ones that actually have utility in terms of creative stuff and building stuff, I think this is where it's our time now. I think it's our time. A couple months ago, we had gains all over the market, and Bitcoin obviously went stupid. But a lot of people think that the bull run is over. No, this is the bull run that we've been waiting for. Is it going to happen at the same extent? I don't know. Hopefully. If it doesn't, we're still going to see some life-changing gains here on the people that bought super, super early, on the people that have been buying for the last 2 years. But these are obviously good times to buy crypto. And if you've been buying crypto, like, for example, AI narratives, Solana narratives, Ethereum narratives, anything that ties with creative layer ones that you can build on, right? Now, the payment sector isn't doing the best right now. There's still negative divergence on XRP, but there's a it looks like there's a bullish divergence on XLM, which I showed you guys last video. I'm not really into the payment sector to like give you guys an opinion on it, but what I am in on is AI, Ethereum correlated coins, layer ones, and I think those are going to start moving. Like I said, dollar hitting oversold territory right here. It repeated the same movement back in 2020. And look what happened in 2020. This is the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin. So this is literally, I think, is going to be a repetition of what happened in 2020, where Bitcoin started actually retracing and chilling out and calming down. And then this is when Ethereum and all the other altcoins and alt seasons started moving. And this is what I explained in previous and so many other videos, where people take their money, the smart money, take their money from Bitcoin and put it into the altcoins, and then do that and then to other smaller coins, micro caps, small caps, and then meme coins and the rate they take. This is what I think is actually going to start happening. Like I said, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. The only gospel is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Read that to change your life. It's just something to keep in mind. I'm going to make this quick video because it's late at night, and I just want to show you guys, hey, we're going into not untapped territory, because we've been through this before. This is not something new. This is literally a repetition of what's happening 5 years ago, right? Bull runs like this happen every 3 to 5 years. So seeing this, every time the dollar goes down to oversold territory, something happens in crypto. Like I said, Monday, August 2020, in 2024, Bitcoin started moving, right? Now, hopefully, most likely, we're going to see a nice movement in the altcoins. Like I said, look, I'm showing you the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin, right? Look at that godly movement, right? And I feel like that's something similar is what's going to happen right now or very soon, the next 90 days. So it's something to keep in mind. I'm going to be updating you guys as we go. Like, follow me on X, join the Telegram. All the links are in the description, popping up on screen. And if you want to trade these coins, whether it's futures, spot trading, whatever, use Blowfin. Link in the description, code popping up on screen. I'm telling you guys, it's the best no KYC exchange on the market. You won't regret it. Use my link below for 10% cash back on all your trading fees, the 5,000 USDT in rewards, right? Like I said, this is not financial advice. The only gospel is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, but I really believe we're on to something crazy right now. Just looking at the dollar is just something so clear, right? And then also looking at Ethereum and Bitcoin, the difference between Ethereum and Bitcoin and what I showed you guys. I'll bring it up one more time, right? I really think we're on to something crazy. Look, last time we're on the same trend line. We're on the same path as when we hit oversold and boom. We hit oversold around here and we hit oversold around here and then boom. Ethereum compared to Bitcoin started going crazy. So Ethereum started moving up, Bitcoin started moving down. That is, I feel like, what is happening right now, what we're going to experience. So we better brace for it. People that have been following me or just people that have been buying their coins and patiently waiting, using their God-given time and wisdom to just be patient and to trust in the Lord, this is what's going to pay off. With that being said, it's been Kevin. Links in the description below. Follow me on X for more updates, more faster updates. Also on Telegram to get a deeper look into my business, into what we're doing to make money, crypto, all that. You don't want to miss out. I'm way more active on those, just showing you guys. It's more behind the scenes on what I'm thinking, more behind the scenes on what I'm doing to make money, more behind the scenes on what I think about the crypto market and about just everything in the market in general. But with that being said, links in the description below, also popping up on screen. Link in the description to sign up for Blowfin for 10% all cashback on all your trading fees and also 5,000 USDT in rewards upon registering. Don't miss out. This is not gospel. The only gospel is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Read them, change your life. With that being said, not financial advice. I'll catch you later. Easy, boys.